Well, last night when the storms rolled through southwestern Houston County, Wanda Carr didn't know what she was going to do. She needed some help this morning when she went down the private driveway and found out that her family could not get out. There were 4 large trees that had blown over during the storm that were blocking their way out of their driveway. The trees fell, knocking down power lines that was going to 4 homes that sit almost a mile off the main road. All the trees were large. In fact, one of the trees were about 5 feet in diameter. A local farmer brought his workers and a backhoe to help the clearing the process. Ms. Carr placed a call to the neighbor and the Houston County Dispatch for help. The Southern Junction Volunteer Fire Department was called to the scene. After they arrived, they placed a call to Regional Land and Water Rescue Unit to manpower more chainsaws. By 9:30 a.m., all you can hear was the sound of chainsaws with 25 volunteers, and neighbors were on the scene beginning to clear the trees. By 12 o'clock, all the trees has been cut and removed from the driveway. Ms. Carr says that she would be very thankful to everyone that came out to her rescue. She stated that when you are in trouble, you find out who your real friends are. She didn't even know everyone that came out, but was thankful that they just had done the same. As one of the volunteers, I can tell you the reason we do this is to help our community. So folks, if you are in the community that has a CERT team, you definitely want to check in on becoming a CERT volunteer, because this is something that CERT does. It's Community Emergency Response Team. You need to check them out with your local EMA office. Also, we have an edge weapon assault in Dothan, Alabama. Dothan Police Department, Dothan Fire Department responding to an edge weapon assault on Moats Road. Report says that 1 person is injured and being treated for their injuries at the local hospital. We also have a missing child in Pinker that we had announced out has been located, folks. Missing 3-year-old white female with blonde hair. The child went missing from 33 Megun Circle, just off of US 231 north of Midland City, Alabama. As this was being posted, the article, we got word that the child has been located and has been saved. So thanks for everybody for sharing that article that came out. Also, the OSCO named Florida Association of the School Resources Officer Agency of the Year. Sheriff Larry Ashley today announced that the Ocala County School Resource Officer Unit has earned the top honors of the Agency of the Year from FARSCO, the Florida Association of SROs. Our mission is to protect and serve, and we can think of no one more critical than the public safety goals than protecting the most precious resources and working with them to help become good citizens, says Sheriff Ashley. Our next unit excels on every front, from the safety and security mentioned and the leadership and development. Our emphasis on training and professional development in organizations efficiently is a second to none, and we are incredibly proud of the statewide recognition of the program as a role model from all of Florida. We also want to credit the support that we get from the parents, teachers, and school districts administrations. In fact, Sergeant Gary Ventili from Florida School Resources Office of the year 2012 helped set the standards for the success of the STRO units. This year we had a very difficult choice as many agencies of the year, but it was obvious that the Ocala County Sheriff Department has made strong statements and commitment to keep their kids safe. The commitment from the Sheriff Ashley and Ocala County School District was admirable, as placed in need in the schools to be safe in order to provide the highest learning environment. The highest level of safety includes the SROs with the specialized skills in place with the young youth services to train their deputies. Also, the amount of programs and quality of the programs available for the children in Ocala County, and is truly exceptional, as well as the commitment from the administration. These commitments and actions have been raised the level of their school resources and programs, which should be a model of all agencies to strive to achieve. It was their honor to select the Ocala County Sheriff Office in 2014 Agency of the Year, as they are dedicated to school policy, said FARSCO's President Jack Garman. Also in Dothan, Alabama, the Covenant Hospice is to hold a discussion on death and dying. Covenant Hospice hopes to create a dialogue in the community about the death and dying hospice coffee time. an open discussion about death and dying throughout its service area. A coffee time event will be held at 9 o'clock a.m. till 11 o'clock a.m. Thursday, June the 12th, 2014 at the Dakota Coffee Works located at 227 West Main Street near Flowers Hospital in Dothan. Coffee time allows individuals to gather in a safe, relaxed setting to discuss the death and dying, but also how to make most of their lives now. The Covenant Hospice believes that the life is precious and every moment is memorable in its making. The coffee time as an event is free and open to the public, and coffee and treats are provided. The hospice is not a for-profit organization dedicated to providing comprehensive, compassionate services to patients and loved ones during the time of life-threatening illness. For those who are interested in learning more about the Covenant Hospice or the Coffee Time event, please visit the covenanthospice.org, or you can call 334-794-7847. Also, Hartford's next top 10 most wanted. We have Arnold Daniel Nevin, white male, 36 years old, failure to appear, driving without first obtaining a driver's license. We have Austin Brooks Kevin, black male, 52, failure to appear while driving while suspension. We have Johnny Wayne Bearfield, white male, 36, failure to appear for an expired tag. Also, we have Angela Amanda Barlow, white female, 39, failure to appear without first obtaining a driver's license and failed to appear with no insurance. We have Brittany Nicole Barnes, white female, 24, harassment and threatening. We have Kevin Allen Barnhill, white male, 51, negotiating worthless instruments. Also Tiffany Brian Beck, white male, 20, failure to appear, possession of drug paraphernalia. Also Frederick Lee Black, white male, 40, failure to appear while driving while suspended. And we have Sean Raymond Blylock, white male, 41, negotiation of worthless instrument. And also Jared Glenn Boylan, white male, 24, failure to appear while driving under the suspension. If you have any questions concerning the above individuals, please contact the Hartford Police at 334-588-2222. Also, I want to shout out for one of our sponsors out here at HemmettRadio.com, the Wiregrass News Source. We got Albert E. Hurst, attorney at law. Folks, if you've ever been hurt on a job, know your rights, because once you get hurt on your job, you might as well kiss your job goodbye, because they're going to put you on a red flag list and they're going to look for an excuse to get rid of you. So make sure you know your rights. Give Albert E. Hurst, attorney at law, a call. You can contact them at 951-766-1923. They're located over 800 East Florida Avenue, Suite 260, the second floor of the Union Bank building here in Hemet, California. Also, if you're out of state, Alabama fans, if you have ever taken Risperdal or had somebody taking Risperdal and they've grown breasts, look, you know you can get a claim on this. Albert E. Hurst is running this nationwide, folks, so make sure you give them a call. Again, at the top of the screen right here, you can see 951-766-1923. Give them a call. Tell them EJ, the radio DJ, the crazy guy with the lazy eye, sent you. Also want to do a shout out to the Railside Thrift Store over there in Ozark, Alabama. All you bargain hunters out there, you know, you don't have to go to these yard sales anymore or all these thrift stores all over town. There's one thrift store. It's a one-stop shop for all your shopping needs. Railside Thrift Store, located at 7722 U.S. Highway 231 there in Ozark, Alabama, just 1 mile south of the rest area there on 231. Terry says they got it all, from whatnots to moving trucks, you know, outside patio furniture, bathtubs. They got lavenders, they got sinks, they got everything. The only thing they don't have is you coming down there checking out the deals. So make sure you go to facebook.com/Railside Thrift Store, like their page, get the updates on what the new stuff they have in. Terry puts updates every day on Facebook, pictures on what they've got coming in. Early bird gets the worm, so make sure. Railside Thrift Store, folks, facebook.com/Railside Thrift Store. 7722 U.S. Highway 231 in Ozark. You can give Terry a call. 334-790-6553. Make sure that you tell him EJ, the radio DJ, that crazy guy with the lazy eye over at HemmettRadio.com, the Wiregrass News Source, sent you. Also want to let everybody know the Wiregrass News Source has now got their .com page back up online. You can go check out all the local news in the Wiregrass area at www.wiregrassnewssource.com. That's wiregrassnewssource.com. Check us out, folks. Bookmark us. Add us to Facebook, facebook.com/Wiregrass News. Like our page, share your page to everybody else on your Facebook. Help us promote the local businesses in our area. We're supporting our local businesses, our mom and pop businesses, also music artists of all genre. You want to get heard, get exposed, HemmettRadio.com is the place to be. Facebook.com/HemmettRadio. Also want to give an announcement out, a shout out to WULA Radio in Eufaula, Alabama. We have actually merged with them already. So any businesses out there that wants to get advertising out there, we can now get you price packages on WULA Radio as well as the Wiregrass News and Eufaula Radio and Eufaula TV. So folks, check us out, the wiregrassnewssource.com. This is EJ, your radio DJ, bringing you the local news in the Wiregrass area, and I am out of here.